Hello everybody, and welcome to today's vlog. Yesterday was not the vibe, and today is also really not the vibe. Sorry, if you're new here, hi, I'm Amber Rose. I am now 25 weeks pregnant. This is the bump. We love to see the bump. We're having a boy, in case you guys are new here. But today's vlog is going to just be a self-care day because I will fill you guys in on what happened yesterday, which really isn't, at the end of the day, the biggest deal in the world. And then kind of what I'm going through today, because today has been a very rough day. I just showered, as you can tell, because if I didn't force myself to shower, I was not going to. But this is episode 2 of the Pregnancy Diaries, and I've just been kind of documenting things as things have changed, or if there's a specific day where I'm like, oh, I should update you guys on this, that's kind of what I'm doing. But before we get into all of that, I need an iced coffee. So let's go. Okay, we're back. We have a magnificent iced coffee. Where do I want to begin? Yesterday. We'll talk about yesterday real fast. So yesterday, I basically had the car the entire day because Max had class the entire day. And I was like, great, this works out perfectly. I can kind of mosey around and see if there's any thrift stores in our area because I haven't officially thrifted for our apartment yet. I've gone to like 1 or 2, but they weren't in bougie areas, and I figured I was like, well, I should go to like the more expensive areas and go thrifting there if I had time. And I did yesterday. So I ended up going to about 5 to 7 different thrift stores in really, really nice areas. And they had nothing. And I'm not even just talking about furniture wise. I'm talking clothes wise. Like, they had nothing. Maybe I was spoiled in Chicago because I could literally go to a thrift store and find anything and everything I wanted because it's Chicago. Of course, people are consumers there and they just buy and give away like really expensive stuff. But it's like, here, even the rich people don't have taste. Or maybe they do and they just don't give anything away, which is valid. But I was literally out. I dropped Max off at 11 a.m. and I didn't get back to the apartment until 5 p.m. Now, I know I did it to myself. I know I could have gone home at any point, but literally every single time I was like, well, maybe this one. And every single time they had absolutely nothing, or it was dirty, or in some cases, which was very rare, but also just like really weird to me, severely overpriced. But there was this one boutique, I will say, that was so cute. I loved this one boutique. This is the only redeeming quality of yesterday. I ended up getting a little satchel bag because I wanted something to carry around my Kindle in, my microphones in, my camera or my phone, my water bottle, like miscellaneous things that I can't fit in my little, over the body bag purse. Actually, I should probably show you guys. So this is the bag. She's super cute. She's got these little tassels and I can put it over my shoulders. I wanted a longer strap so I could put it over my shoulders. And then it's got a zipper pocket here. And then it has a tiny pocket in here, which is where I keep all my mini mics for my phone and stuff. And then currently all I have in here is a hair clip and my prayer journal from Glory Pottery. But besides that, literally yesterday was a complete bust. Like, I love this bag. It was only $2.75, I think, because I got it on sale, like 75% off. But they had like so many cute things there, and I would highly suggest that store. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. I'll put it here. But I was genuinely really hopeful that I could thrift for most of our apartment. Those who haven't been here for very long, hi. We moved recently, probably about a year ago, so not a huge recently, but kind of recently. I've only really been here for the last couple months because I was taking care of my dad who had brain cancer. Okay, with that background, so our apartment has basically looked like a bachelor pad until I think officially like around December is when I started kind of getting a budget for decorating. Max and I are on a very, very tight budget, like very tight, especially with baby coming. So I have been saving money up or using birthday money or things like that people have been sending us to decorate the apartment. And I recently had just saved up all of my birthday money from April, and I am so tired of living in a bachelor pad. So I was really hoping that I could thrift 90% of the stuff we need because like I don't need everything brand new. I am not like everything needs to be brand new. Oh my gosh, I don't want anyone. No, like unless it's cushiony stuff where I'm like, I want to wash it, or unless it's stuff I can't wash, like a couch or something, I would not buy a couch from a thrift store. but that is just my personal preference. You can, like, there's technically nothing wrong with it. I just personally, I don't like things that hold people's sweat and stuff. Ugh. Like, I'd prefer to buy that new. But when it comes to things like decor, tablecloths, things I can wash, end tables, little hutches, bookshelves, things like that, I'm all for buying that used. The problem being is I cannot find anything here. So I just was not having the best day. I also didn't bring any snacks. That was also on me, completely my fault. Should have brought snacks because I am pregnant and I need to eat. Although I did have a big breakfast before I left, and I also made myself an Arnold Palmer before, you know, just to have like a little drinkity drink while I shopped, but that is not food, and I obviously was getting hangry. So I acknowledge that I had some fault here, but I basically gave up after I went to the last bougie store. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I gave myself an hour almost at every thrift store because, you know, they just throw things on the shelves and you don't want to miss like a gem. I took my time in every department, and again, literally nothing. So I was literally like, okay, I can't do this anymore. So I look up a Home Goods because I'm like, you know what? If they have something at least good quality for the price, I'll get it. But we kind of know the quality of Home Goods at this point. Actually, we know the quality of everything at this point really sucks. So I went to Home Goods. I walk in there, everything is severely overpriced. A little lamp for $70 that doesn't even feel like glass, it's like plastic. Are you kidding me? And then they were also reselling, or what I believe, I don't actually know. I don't know for sure, but basically I've seen these things on Amazon for like a fraction of the price. And I'm like, cause sometimes what I do is I go on Amazon and Pinterest to kind of figure out what kind of vibe I'm going for before I go out and buy something, so that I'm not just like collecting stuff. I'm also a very anxious buyer. I don't just go out and just see something and like get it. I have to genuinely like it. And in my brain, I'm like, okay, what if I like it now, but I won't like it like 2 months from now? So I'm a very anxious buyer. So I really like to plan what I want to get before I go out and get it and get the exact thing that I want. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna get it if it's like 80% higher than it is on Amazon. I ended up getting like 2 things at Home Goods, and I think I ended up spending like $40, which really doesn't sound like a lot. But to me, I was like, I probably could have gotten something a lot better in Chicago at a thrift store for $40, but it is what I wanted. And so I was like, okay, I'll get these 2 things. I think it was like a little lamp and then like a bowl for onions or fruit or something like that. So then I was like, well, Target's next door, so let me go to Target. So I went to Target. I don't know why I thought Target would be any better, to be honest. I don't know why I thought that, but they didn't have anything that I wanted. Everything was again overpriced. And I was like, I don't understand how people are paying $80 for cheap crap. Don't you want items that are gonna last? Because if it was a quality item, like let's say it was genuinely well made and it would last me a long time, I would be like, yeah, I'll pay that amount for it. This is like cheap manufactured crap that's gonna probably last you maybe a year and then end up in a landfill. I got home, I finally I scarfed down some pasta and some leftovers, and then I had to go get Max from, you know, his class and stuff like that. But I was so drained and just so disappointed yesterday that I couldn't find anything thrifting. Though I think next week my girlfriend and I were gonna go to a couple thrift stores that she suggests in the Illinois side, and we'll kind of just see if they have anything there. Otherwise, I'm literally just gonna get everything off of IKEA and probably Amazon, because it's actually ridiculous. And it's so sad because I'm used to thrifting literally everything that I own. So yesterday was not the vibe, to put it lightly. Today, I woke up so exhausted, literally just looked at everything around. Our apartment is not that messy. Like, it really isn't. I keep up with it so well, Max keeps up with it so well. But there are certain spaces that can get clutter on them or do get a little more messy than other spots, and usually that's the kitchen, obviously. And then the dining room table can collect a lot of items from our day because we just kind of put them there. We don't know where to put them. So they end up just going there, and then I get to them later in the week. It's not a huge deal, but for some reason today I have just been so overwhelmed with everything. Everything just feels like it's too much. I'm overstimulated. I'm emotional. And Keep in mind, this is all normal pregnancy stuff, and I completely know that. The problem is that doesn't get rid of the emotions or the feelings that I'm having. So it's literally just been a cry fest for most of the morning. Max went to work. He's gonna be back soon though. He has really short days on Fridays. So that's good because I love spending time with him and we get to chit chat and we get to hang out. But Fridays are usually kind of just like chill days because then it's like right before the weekend, and then the weekend we do something fun, and then things get busy again on Monday. But it's just like I love spending time with my husband. He's a lot of fun. He's really funny, and we literally just like mess with each other the entire day. So it'll be really good to hang out and just kind of relax and just spend time with each other, because that's something that I feel like I really need. I love quality time, and if I don't have quality time with my people, it's like I just feel so drained. I feel like I just really need that one-on-one connection, or like that chatty time. I don't know. Anyways, so he'll be back soon. But this morning before he left, he was like, I'm forcing you to take a self-care day because you do too much and you need to chill. And I was like, okay, valid, but, and he wouldn't give me a but. So I have to chill today. And I'm gonna take you guys with me because I don't like to chill by myself. But he is 100% right. I do need to chill. I need to take care of myself, and I am go 90% of the time. And while that was perfectly fine before I was pregnant, I am going to heed the advice of my friend Emily Wilson and say, you need to chill out and put up your feet. So I think what I'm gonna do today is I'm not gonna work. I might tidy up a little bit or something like that just because that does make me feel better, but I'm not gonna work. I'm not gonna be on my computer. I'm not gonna be on my phone because that stresses me out more than anything. I am going to maybe go get some plants today because I just got a little pot guy from Aldi, and it's like they're not very well made, but it's like whatever. And so I got one of those, and I might go get another one, and then I might go to Lowe's to get some dirt, and then go to a nursery to get some plants. Anyways, I've been yapping for way too long. I'm gonna finish my iced coffee. We're gonna wait for Max to get home, and then we're gonna see where we go from there. And in the meantime, I think I might look up on Pinterest some more design ideas, maybe for like a little balcony garden or something, because we do have a little balcony. So I want to maybe grow tomatoes there or something. The only issue is we do have squirrels because our next door neighbor in the other building feeds all the birds and the squirrels. Which is like, I love your living out your Disney princess dreams, queen, but also the squirrels are really, really annoying. And you can't feed the birds without feeding the squirrels. So, okay, I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna go see if I can find some inspo on Pinterest, and we'll go from there. This is the fit. Max got me these little cat socks. And they make me happy. I love that difference. I'm just short. We're gonna go get plants. So excited. Okay, so we have returned, and I got some goodies. So the first thing we got was this San Marzano tomato plant. Don't know if you can see her, but these are great for cooking and they're really tasty. So I'm excited to grow one. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. People are like doing yard work right now. It's really noisy. And then I got this, which is basically a big graft tomato. Oh my gosh. Which will be really good for like burgers and sauces and stuff like that. And apparently this one's like very, very hearty, and they're gonna give us like a ton of tomatoes. So that's good. Maybe I should switch out my mic guy. Okay, hopefully this other mic is better. I don't know. And then I also got some green beans because these will be perfect on the trellis. Rosemary, and then we got some thyme. So that will be perfect, and I'm going to plant these. The temperature dropped quite a bit, so I think we're gonna get a storm, but oh well. Everything will get watered really, really well. So yeah, that's the plan. I need to transfer some of my other flowers to some other pots and things like that. We also had a little Noah Kahn listening sesh on the way because he just released his new album and it's so good. So good. Anyways, so we are gonna go ahead and do all this and you guys are just gonna watch me do that, I guess. So, fun.
And when you go, I will fall back apart. Find pieces of me all over the yard. In this house of cards. She says, hey man, there were just too many days. When our good intentions only got in the way. And I almost never know what I should say. Maybe nothing, nowhere, ever was that okay. In this house of cards. With only hearts.
Hi everybody, I just got back from grocery shopping, so I'm gonna show you guys what I got in a second. But it has been a couple of days because I don't like filming on the weekends because that's like my time to have with Max and to just like chill out and not really do a whole lot. So it's very rare that I will vlog weekends, but sometimes I do it. I think in my last pregnancy diary vlog, I did vlog on a Sunday, but I vlogged on a Friday and now it's Monday. But yesterday was Sunday. Yesterday I read all day. I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't go to mass. I think it was honestly allergies now that I think about it, but I was just so out of it. And I was exhausted, and so I ended up staying home. That hardly ever happens, so I'm thinking that it was probably allergies or maybe I had a cold or something. I rested most of the day, I slept, I read my books, etc. And I woke up and I was still pretty tired, but I don't feel sick anymore, so that's good. But yes, that was basically Sunday. I did practically nothing. And then Saturday we went to IKEA and we finally got a coffee table, which I will show you guys in a little bit. I'm super excited. It pulls the space together super well. I mean, it's a $30 coffee table. It's not that expensive, so obviously the quality, it's IKEA. All right, it's not gonna be crazy. But I am excited to finally have something to kind of fill out that space in the living room a little bit more. And then we also got our little hutch for the dining room yesterday. Max still needs to put it together, and maybe I'll even put it together, to be honest, if I have time. I don't have the energy though. I have time, no energy, so. But yeah, so Max is gonna put that together sometime this week, which will make the living room and the dining room just come together a lot better, in my opinion. Like, it'll just fill the space out a lot more, which I'm very excited for because, like I said, we've lived with very minimal furniture for a year at this point. So yeah, I'm really excited to kind of do that, and we're doing it together and it's a lot of fun. So that's really great. So that was basically my weekend. Nothing too eventful, nothing crazy, which is nice because I prefer my weekends to be chill as much as possible. But today I went for breakfast. I got a little extra money on the side and Max said I should go get breakfast for myself, so I did that. A very rare little treat, but I was very excited to go because there's this one restaurant in Missouri. It's called First Watch, and it's very similar to like Egg Harbor, if you guys are familiar with Egg Harbor in Chicago. So it's a very familiar type of place, and it basically is the same thing as Egg Harbor, so it's almost comforting in a way. Don't know how to explain that. Anyways, but I went there, and then I went to Trader Joe's, and then I went to Aldi, and then I came back. So now, really quick, I'm actually gonna go through, show you guys what I got for the grocery haul and everything like that. And then I think I'm also gonna make some sweet tea for Arnold Palmer's so we can have that. Yeah, I think that's it. So let me just show you guys what we got real quick. Okay, so we have quite a bit of a haul here, and I will show you guys what I have gotten. It also just started storming, so there's very minimal light. Okay, first we'll go over what I got from Trader Joe's because it's not that important. Okay, so I got English cucumber for cucumber salad because we're gonna have that. Bananas because we eat so many of them. The avocado for the avocado cucumber salad. 2 sweet potatoes just because I like them as a snack, and they're also just good to have with like roasted potatoes or something. Pretty versatile, a lot I can do with them, and they're pretty good. A lime for the avocado cucumber salad. Maple syrup because we are out and we eat a lot of waffles and pancakes, and then a jalapeno because I'm going to make stuffed chicken, like jalapeno popper bacon wrapped chicken on Wednesday, so a little jalapeno for that. I got some chicken breasts and some chicken thighs, so that'll be good. This is gonna be Tuesday, so that's tomorrow. This is Wednesday. I think that's how that works. I don't know. Okay, Aldi. I got some Honeycrisp apples because Max eats these a lot, and so do I. Honestly, apples are just like a really good snack. I do have to wash them though because they are not organic, and they are part of like the Dirty 7 or whatever that's called. Eggs, beef broth, lemonade so I can make us Arnold Palmer's because that has been really, really good recently. Normally we make spritzers and we use Spindrift sparkling water that has real fruit juice in it, and then we top it off with some lemonade, but it's kind of expensive, so I've been making us Arnold Palmer's instead. Bacon, we eat so much bacon, it's not even funny. Cheese, ham. It doesn't have anything poisonous in it like dextrose or any of that stuff because that is disgusting, so. And then this is for tonight, and this usually gives us like a lot of leftovers, so that'll be really good because we like to have a lot of protein in the morning and in the afternoon for lunches and stuff, so meals that double as leftovers, amazing. And then of course with that we're gonna have carrots. I'm gonna add in some fingerling potatoes into that, and that's what the beef broth is for. And then I also got some Brussels sprouts and some cucumber green beans because I like to saute these with garlic and butter in a little saucepan. They taste really, really good if you salt them properly. And then we bake the Brussels sprouts. And then after that, I just got some ground pork because I make my own sausage, and then I also got some cheddar cheese for something. Can't remember off the top of my head, but it was for something. And that's basically it. So I'm gonna go put all this stuff away now. Okay, and we are back. Ignore the clothes in the background. I need to go do laundry, but I literally just do not feel like it. We're gonna be getting in-unit laundry here in a little, I think in like 2 weeks or something like that. So it'll be soon, and it could not come soon enough because I'm so sick and tired of going to the laundromat. Anyways, because of my thrifting fails, which I don't want to rehash because I'm still so sad and disappointed in those, I got some maternity clothes off of Amazon. I think in a previous video I said I don't believe in maternity clothes. I think I've changed my mind on that officially, since I cannot thrift here. Like, I cannot get new clothes that fit me from any of the thrift stores around here because none of them are good. Anyways, because of that, I've been having to get things off of Amazon, and I just don't like doing that. I just don't like supporting Amazon, but it's like, what else am I supposed to do if I can't find any clothes around me and I'm so used to thrifting everything? Okay, we already talked about this. We don't need to talk about it again. Hard out here, okay? So because of that, I got some outfits from Amazon. Maybe I'll do a little like try on haul or something for you guys, but we'll do that a little bit later. So yeah, I have a couple items. Actually, the top, that is from Amazon. This one, the striped one. And so far I really like it. It's really airy. It's pretty nice. Again, I'm still just not a fan of like Amazon's material. So I try to get materials that are more natural, but you know, they're always blended with stuff. This is another button up that I got. I don't know how much I really like this one, to be honest, because it kind of looks like a grandma's couch. And while I'm not against grandma upholstery, I just don't know if I like it on me. You know what I'm saying? And then I also got some maternity shirts. I'm actually wearing one of them currently, which is great, a tank top, because it's so hot in Missouri. I don't even want to tell you. And then I got 2 dresses that I need to try on. So I will be doing that for you guys in a little bit. But yeah, I just basically started dinner. We're having pot roast tonight. I thought one of Max's friends was coming over tonight, but I think they're actually going to go out because another one of their friends is actually leaving the country. She came back for a little bit, but I think she officially finished her PhD, so she's going back to her country. So they're going to go out and get drinks, which is perfectly fine. I think Max wants me to go with, so I might go with if I feel up to it. Obviously I can't drink, but there are usually mocktails and stuff like that that I can have. But I love making pot roast just because for basically $30 it feeds Max and me for, I'm trying to think, probably like 3 or 4 days, depending on like how much of it we eat and what we supplement with other stuff. But it's really nice to just have like meat, potatoes, carrots, just have like a high protein lunch, and it's leftover, so it tastes amazing. Anyways, the plants are doing well. I'm doing well overall. I am very tired. I might end up taking a quick nap just because grocery shopping takes a lot of energy out of me, but I also might read. I just downloaded a bunch of free books off of Project Gutenberg and I put them on my Kindle, and I'm truly thinking about doing a video about it, like just a vlog about like what's on my summer to read or what I'm currently reading and all these books, because there are some books that I have never heard about before ever, and they sound really interesting. And I'm already almost done with one of them, and I'm like, how have I never heard of this book before? It's Catholic fiction, I believe. I believe it's called The Mirror of Shalott, but it's basically about all of these different priests from different backgrounds, and they share like their supernatural stories. As somebody who loves demonology and loves the supernatural side of the Catholic faith, I wouldn't say that this book is scary. I would say maybe it's a little spooky or something, but I think it's very entertaining. And I have really enjoyed reading it. I think I'm 76% of the way through, and I started it on Saturday night. So I'm really excited to kind of just give a full review of that book and then all the other ones that I plan on reading. So let me know if you guys want that video in the comments below. I will gladly do that type of video for you guys to tell you guys what I am reading and stuff, because I think it's historical fiction, mystery. I love mystery books. And I'm like, why is nobody talking about these books? It's almost like they're hidden gems. I've never seen anybody suggest these books. Also, book talk is like ruining reading for most people because all they suggest is smut and stuff. I talked about this already. I talked about this in a video, but it's just really annoying because the algorithms just push the most disgusting books, and I'm just not about it. You know what I mean? I want some wholesome books, but anyways, yeah, let me know if you want that video in the comments below and I will get that out for you. Okay, rude, my camera died. Anyways, I think I'm gonna take a quick, just like 20-minute nap. I'm probably gonna shower, and then I'll do the try on haul for you guys from Amazon, and then we'll kind of just go from there because I don't really know what's going on the rest of the day. So yeah. Okay, so I just did my makeup and I did not show you guys. I just wanted to go bing bing bong, and I did, and it takes like 10 minutes because I don't put that much makeup up. I have like concealer, mascara, little blush, that's it. I am now going to try on my Amazon hauls and just see if anything works for me. I don't have high hopes, but I am hoping that I can at least keep one dress for mass or something, because I don't really fit in any of my dresses anymore. So, and you would think that dresses would work the best. Whatever. Ignore the mess behind me, but I haven't had a chance to clean our room yet, so. Bump. Ooh. It has pockets. You know what? I don't hate this one. I think I might end up keeping this one just as a dress I can wear to mass, even if I don't like 100% love it. But yeah, I think this one's okay. Okay, round 2. Also, if you guys want any of these that I'm trying on, I'll put the link in the description. It's up to you. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I like this one a lot more than the other one, actually. Ooh, this one also has pockets. I really like this color. I also like the way it fits with the bump, and the material feels a lot better. It feels more organic, which is nice too, but it's not too heavy, and I feel like it's not too hot because, like I said, it gets hot here. I'm personally not a huge fan of puff sleeves, but I feel like these aren't super puffy. They almost kind of just look like short sleeves, so yeah, I don't know. I like this one. This one's cute. Okay, now I'm gonna try on the tops that I got, which are basically just tank tops in different colors, and the button-ups that go with them. So we'll try those. Okay, so you guys saw me wearing the more tan brown tank top, one of these earlier. And I do really like the cut. I like the V-neck. I think that's super flattering. The material's pretty comfortable. It feels pretty breathable. The only thing that I worry about with the lighter one is that it's see-through because, well, yeah. But I'm hoping it might not be that bad, so we'll see. Yeah, it's definitely see-through, so. But that is kind of a deal breaker for me because I should be able to wear all of the shirts. You know what I mean? To return or to not return. I'm gonna think about it. Okay, next up we have another set of tank tops, but this time still V-neck, but it has buttons and it's cinched here, which is really nice too. I don't know, I think this is cute. The only problem is, once again, there are 2 light colored shirts that are more than likely see-through from this batch. So I'm thinking what I might do is I might return both of these and then get darker colors of them, because I do like the material and I like the style and everything. I just don't want my shirts to be see-through. But okay, and then of course we already know what this one looks like because I've been wearing it, so this one's super cute, so we're gonna keep that one. And then this one is the Grandma's Upholstery. I don't think this is the right color to be wearing with it, but just to get an idea. Let's see. To be honest, I don't really hate it. I think it's actually kind of cute. I don't know, I'm gonna have to think about this one too. Okay, and the last one I have to try on is like this one. It's kind of like a linen material. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Hang on. I know it's a little bit more see-through and I don't think I would wear black with it necessarily, but I really like the style of it. Yeah, I think this one's a keeper. This one's really cute. I like this one a lot. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna return all of the tank tops, get darker colors, and then I might get another one of these in a different color because I do really like the style of this and I think it's super cute. And yeah, I guess that's my mini Amazon try-on haul. Okay, so I think now I'm gonna go get ready because we are gonna go to the bar and we're going to hang out with some of Max's friends. Originally, I was feeling pretty tired, so I was like, maybe not, but the nap really helped. The shower really helped, so I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the vibes, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get dressed for that and we're gonna go.